Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Saturday. We got 15 matchups on this NHL slate today, guys. So be sure to hit that subscribe button. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Really great promo, especially with BetMGM. Get up to $1,500 in bonus bets if your first bet doesn't win. Also great promos with FanDuel and DraftKings and Bet365. They got amazing boosts today as well for NHL. NBA, March Madness, you name it, they got the boost for them. So go ahead and hop in there in the description below, guys. Get in on the action. Take advantage of this monster slate we got today. 15 matchups, starting with the Detroit Red Wings versus the Florida Panthers. Florida opening up as big home favorites at -245. Detroit +205 with the over-under at 6. Detroit coming into this matchup 36-30-7. Florida 46-22-5. Head-to-head, Florida 9-0-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Detroit, they're on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a Carolina loss. Didn't score last game. Florida, kind of a tough stretch they're on. They're 1-6 on their last 7. Not sure what's going on with Florida. They're on a little bad stretch. Detroit 0-8 on the road, 2-9 on the road against Florida. 1-11 against Florida. If there's ever a bounce back, I think it's this game for Florida here. The under's hit in 5 of the last 6 meetings between the two. Yeah, this smells big bounce back for Florida, who's been struggling. Give me the Panthers at home. Next matchup, we got the Vegas Golden Knights versus the Minnesota Wild. Vegas opening up as road favorites at -120. Minnesota +110 with the over-under at 6. Vegas coming into this matchup 40-25-8. The Wild 35-28-9. Head-to-head, Vegas 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Vegas coming off a Winnipeg win. Minnesota coming off a San Jose win. Vegas, they've been good against Minnesota. They're 6-2 against Minnesota. 5-2 on the road against Minnesota here. The over's hit in 4 out of the last 6 against Vegas, so the over could be a good play today. I don't know. I see this as a pretty even matchup here. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the Wild at home. The numbers aren't that amazing. They are 5-1 at home, so they've played well at home here. And I don't know. I think they're a good dog today. And I'm going to take a shot with the Wild +1.5 at home here. Next matchup, we got the Anaheim Ducks versus the Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton opening up as monster home favorites at -585. Anaheim +410 with the over-under at 6.5. Anaheim coming into this matchup 24-45-4. Edmonton 44-23-4. Head-to-head, Edmonton 9-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Anaheim 1-9 in their last 10. Been a bad stretch for Anaheim. Edmonton on a 2-game winning streak, coming off an LA win. Anaheim 0-6 against Edmonton. 0-6 on the road. It's been brutal for Anaheim here. Edmonton, the over's hit in 11 of their last 13 against Anaheim, so maybe the over's a good play today. They're 7-1 at home where they're playing well. And yeah, I think I got to roll with the Oilers at home here. Next matchup, we've got the New York Rangers versus the Arizona Coyotes. Rangers opening up as road favorites at -180. The Coyotes +155 with the over-under at 6. Rangers coming into this matchup 49-20-4. Arizona 31-37-5. Head-to-head, the Rangers 7-1-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Rangers, they're on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a Colorado win. Arizona on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a big Nashville upset. Rangers 5-0 against Arizona, 4-1 on the road. The unders hit in Arizona 6 of their last 7 against the Rangers, so maybe the unders a good play today. I like the Rangers. Hot coming into this game. They're 8-2 in their last 10, and nice win for Arizona. We'll see. I'd be kind of shocked if they get 2 big underdog wins back to back. So I'm going to take the Rangers on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Nashville Predators versus the Colorado Avalanche. Colorado opening up as home favorites at -180. Nashville +155 with the over-under at 6.5. Nashville coming into this matchup 43, 26 and 4. Colorado 46, 21 and 6. Head-to-head, Colorado 8 and 2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Nashville coming off a bad Arizona loss. Just a bad one there for them. Colorado on a 2-game losing streak. Tough little 2-game stretch for Colorado. Nashville, they've had their struggles against Colorado. They're 2-8 against Colorado. 1-6 on the road against Colorado here. The over's hit in 10 of the last 14 between the two. So maybe the over's a good play today. Nashville, they definitely have struggled against Colorado. But they've had, 2 of their last 3 underdog games. They've had nice underdog wins against Florida, against Winnipeg. It's a tough game, but I think Nashville bounces back. They're just playing so well, and it's hard to look past Nashville. They're playing very good, and I think I'm going to take Nashville plus 1.5 on the road with a bounce back here. Next matchup, we got the Boston Bruins versus the Washington Capitals. Bruins opening up as road favorites at minus 170. Washington plus 140 with the over-under at 5.5. Bruins coming into this matchup 42, 17 and 15. The Capitals 36, 27 and 9. Head-to-head, Boston 7 and 3 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Boston coming off a Tampa Bay loss. They're 1 and 3 in their last 4 right now. Washington coming off a Toronto loss. Boston 8 and 3 against Washington. 4 and 1 on the road against Washington, where they've been very good. The over's hit in Washington's 8 of their last 10 at home, so maybe the over's a good play today. I don't know, something about the Capitals. They've been very sneaky underdogs, I think, for a while. They've gotten a lot of, 3, 4, 5. 5 of their last 6 wins have all been underdog wins. I think they're very sneaky today, despite the Bruins being better on the road. Give me the Capitals plus 1.5 here. Next matchup, we've got the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Montreal Canadiens. Carolina opening up as road favorites at minus 280. Montreal plus 230 with the over-under at 6. Carolina coming into this matchup 46, 21 and 7. Montreal 28, 32 and 12. Head-to-head, Carolina 9-0-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Carolina coming off a Detroit win. Montreal on a 3-game winning streak, coming off a Flyers win. Carolina 8-0 against Montreal, 6-2 on the road against Montreal, where they've been pretty dominant here. The unders hit in Montreal 5 of their last 6 at home. Nice little win streak for Montreal, but they have not been good against Carolina here, and I think I'm going to have to roll with the Hurricanes on the road. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Philadelphia Flyers. Flyers opening up as home favorites at minus 270. Chicago plus 220 with the over-under at 6. Chicago coming into this matchup 21, 47 and 5. The Flyers 36, 28 and 10. Head-to-head, the Flyers 8 and 2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Chicago coming off an Ottawa loss. Flyers on a 3-game losing streak, coming off a Montreal loss. Chicago, the numbers are going to be bad. They're 1-9 on the road against the Flyers, 2-8 against the Flyers here. Yeah, Flyers, they just haven't played well. It's been a kind of a rough stretch for them, 3-7 in their last 10. They're not really a team I want to pay minus 270 to 300 on. And with them struggling, I think I'm going to take a shot with Chicago plus 1.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the New York Islanders versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Lightning opening up as home favorites at minus 170. The Islanders plus 145 with the over-under at 6. Islanders coming into this matchup 31, 26 and 15. The Lightning 40, 25 and 7. Head-to-head, Tampa Bay 7-2 and 1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. The Islanders coming off a Florida win. Tampa Bay on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Boston win. Islanders are just 2-7 against Tampa Bay, 0-6 on the road against the Lightning. The over's hitting 4 out of the last 6 between the two, so maybe the over's a good play today. But yeah, with the Islanders really struggling against Tampa Bay on the road, I'm going to take Tampa Bay at home. Next matchup, we got the Ottawa Senators versus the Winnipeg Jets. Winnipeg opening up as home favorites at -200. Ottawa plus 160 with the over-under at 6. Ottawa coming into this matchup 32, 36, and 4. Winnipeg 44, 23, and 6. Head-to-head, Winnipeg 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Ottawa on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a Chicago win. Winnipeg on a 5-game losing streak. Tough stretch for Winnipeg here. Ottawa playing well, coming off some nice wins. The over's hitting 7 of their last 8 here. This definitely smells like an upset here for Winnipeg. They have not looked good. Winnipeg's coming into this hot. The over's hitting 6 of the last 9 between the two. Yeah, I'm going to take a shot with Ottawa plus 1.5 on the road with Winnipeg struggling. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Columbus Blue Jackets. Penguins opening up as road favorites at -160. Columbus plus 135 with the over-under at 6.5. Penguins coming into this matchup 32, 30, and 10. Columbus 23, 38, and 12. Head-to-head, Pitt 9-0-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Pitt on a 2-game winning streak coming off a Columbus win. Columbus 1-9 in their last 10. It's been brutal for Columbus. They just played Pitt. Lost 3-2 in a close one. Pitt 11-1 against Columbus. 4-1 on the road against Columbus here. And yeah, I just don't have much confidence in Columbus. They've looked a mess. Give me the Penguins on the road. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Maple Leafs versus the Buffalo Sabres. Toronto opening up as road favorites at -145. Buffalo plus 130 with the over-under at 6.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 41, 22, and 9. Buffalo 35, 34, and 5. Head-to-head, Buffalo 6-3-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Toronto coming off a Washington win. Buffalo coming off a big Devils win yesterday, the only game on the slate. They got the underdog win 5-2. Toronto, they've had their struggles against Buffalo. They're 3-6 against Buffalo. The over's hit in 6 of the last 6 games on the road for Toronto against Buffalo, so maybe the over's a good play. Toronto, been very spotty, hasn't really built up a win streak at all right now. And Buffalo, big win yesterday. And I know Toronto's dealing with some players injured too as well. Morgan Riley's out. I think Buffalo's a good dog today, and I'm going to take Buffalo plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the San Jose Sharks versus the St. Louis Blues. Blues opening up as home favorites at -350. The Sharks plus 275 with the over-under at 6. Sharks coming into this matchup 16, 48, and 8. The Blues 39, 30, and 4. Head-to-head, St. Louis 8-1-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. San Jose 1-9 in their last 10. They're on a 9-game losing streak right now. St. Louis, they're playing pretty decent, coming off a Calgary win. San Jose 0-8 on the road, 2-8 on the road against St. Louis here. Yeah, no confidence in the Sharks. Gonna roll with the Blues at home. Next matchup, we got the Dallas Stars versus the Seattle Kraken. Stars opening up as road favorites at -175. The Kraken plus 150 with the over-under at 6. Stars coming into this matchup 46, 19, and 9. The Kraken 30, 29, and 13. Head-to-head, Dallas 6-2-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Dallas on a 6-game winning streak right now, coming off a Vancouver win. They're playing very well. Kraken on a little 2-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back Anaheim wins. Dallas 5-0 on the road right now. The over's hit in 5 of the last 5 on the road against Seattle here. And I like Dallas. They're hot coming into this. Give me the Stars on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the Los Angeles Kings versus the Calgary Flames. Kings opening up as road favorites at -170. The Flames plus 140 with the over-under at 5.5. Kings coming into this matchup 38, 23, and 11. Calgary 33, 34, and 5. Head-to-head, Calgary 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. LA coming off an Edmonton loss. Calgary on a 5-game losing streak, coming off a St. Louis loss. Yeah, Calgary, been a tough struggle for Calgary. 2-8 in their last 10. They have not played well. The over's hit in 5 of the last 6 versus LA. So maybe the over's a good play today. And yeah, I don't know if I can trust Calgary. I thought they'd be decent at home, but man, they have looked horrible here. I think I'm going to have to roll with the Kings on the road with Calgary struggling here. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.